Today's news.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com. I'm Christopher Cruz in the Washington Bureau.
The bottom line is this: if you can stay indoors, stay indoors. This is detrimental to people's health.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul today. Smoke from huge wildfires in Canada is making air quality so poor in the Northeast and New England that officials are advising some people not to leave their homes. WCBS TV reporter Elijah Westbrook is in Brooklyn.
Tourists in some parts of the city had a hard time seeing the sights, and some residents with ailments like asthma are reporting difficulty breathing. Now, officials are telling us we could see this smoky haze activity linger on for about another day or so.
It doesn't appear we're going to get a break from the smoke from our northern neighbor. Bill Blair is Canada's emergency preparedness minister.
Across the country as of today, there are 414 wildfires burning, 239 of which are determined to be out of control.
Some Major League Baseball and WNBA games scheduled for tonight have been canceled because of poor air quality, and some flight operations in the Northeast are being affected. Former Vice President Mike Pence says he wants the top job. CBS's Linda Kenyon has that.
I'm announcing that I'm running for President of the United States of America.
The former vice president kicked off his bid for the White House in Iowa, saying he'll turn the country around.
We must resolve that Joe Biden will never be reelected as President of the United States.
Mr. Pence also criticized former President Trump and accused him of abandoning conservatism and civility.
A grand jury in southern Florida has heard testimony in the Justice Department's investigation into former President Trump's handling of classified documents. Sources tell CBS News that a charging decision in the case is imminent. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson.
I think obstruction is one that is very likely, in part because of all the facts we already know. Yeah. Again, the National Archives asking the former president over and over again, we think you have documents, give them back. Then the former president not giving them over. Ultimately, the Department of Justice saying we have to issue a subpoena. He only, it looks like, partially complied with that subpoena.
Floodwaters are rising in a Ukrainian city after yesterday's destruction of a nearby dam. The BBC's Paul Adams is monitoring the situation from Kyiv.
Rescue workers in Kherson have spent the day plucking stranded people from their homes as the floodwaters continue to rise. Thousands of people are now without homes on both sides of the vastly swollen Dnipro River in Ukrainian and Russian-held territory.
Ukraine is blaming Russia for the bombing of the dam. On Wall Street at the close, the Dow up 93 points, S&P 500 down 18, NASDAQ down almost 1.25%. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.